Staff includes Director of Operations Ryan Lincoln and John Fry, Searsport District High School, Cody Collins, Bangor Christian Schools, and Cam Archer, Old Town High School. Follow us on Facebook at Maine Baseball Academy or call today for more information.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car.
Sorry.
You could also light a pile of money on fire.
Sorry.
Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
This is Ben Adams from Priority Auto Sales. Listen, I know you've been seeing a lot of these orange plates around town lately, and trust me, I'm not just paying people to drive around in our vehicles all day. Every day we're selling cars, trucks, and SUVs. Why? It's simple. Discounted prices up front, great selection, and low pressure sales. We're simply not playing the games. We really are creating a new way to shop for a used vehicle. Check us out at yourpriorityauto.com and like us on Facebook. Priority Auto Sales, Route 1 in Holton.
Don't get flush traded. Get Rick Hannigan Plumbing and Heating to handle all your pipes. Master Plumber Rick is ready to get your pipes back in action. Give Rick a call today at 538-7131 and like him on Facebook.
Scoville Building Supplies may be a little store, but it's a whole lot more. You can find most anything you need at Scoville Building Supplies: plumbing, painting, lumber, windows, or doors. Everything you will need for your construction, remodeling, updating, or building. Call Scoville Building Supplies today at 425-3192.
Pioneer Fiber to the Home is now available in Holton, Sherman, Stacyville, Calais, and Baileyville. Streaming live events in high definition like high school basketball is best viewed with the most stable and fastest connections. Pioneer Broadband delivers state-of-the-art fiber directly into your home to handle all of your most demanding internet needs. Don't get left behind with slower technology. Get the fiber you need. Pioneer Broadband.
All right, so set and ready for tip-off. As we mentioned, Hermon going to be in the road blues, black trim. Ellsworth in their home whites with the burgundy trim. And starters for Ellsworth will be Crawford, Harris, Curtis, Barry, and Curtis. And for the Hawks, they will feature Henderson, Reed, Gogan, Tubbs, and Varney. And we shall see Varney and Hunter Curtis to jump center.
I'm fired up right now, Ryan. You know, nothing gets me more excited than a good band playing before the game. Atmosphere, gym is full, student section full. We're in for a good night of basketball.
Absolutely. We'll see who gets first possession, and a deep one going to go to the Hawks. As figured, Ellsworth will start in the man-to-man.
And we're going to go with the classic mover blocker offense here for the Hawks. You see runners with a couple of screeners going back and forth. Using Tubbs and Varney as their screeners. Eli for three. Oof.
That one's going to roll off, but a second chance opportunity leads to two.
Those second chance opportunities will kill you. You can't give up those second chance shots. And as we talked about earlier, Ellsworth looking to push the pace.
So Henderson draws first blood for the Hawks. Now the Ellsworth Eagles will look to answer.
Looks like Ellsworth's going to go with a little bit of 5 out, trying to get some screens away. We try to see if we can get Darby Berry open for 3. Looks like we're going to have Tubbs starting on Berry. We talked about he had 8 threes in their last game.
Quick turnover, first one of the game, going to go in the column of the Eagles.
Real unforced turnover there, kind of a zig and a zag. He thought he was coming at him, and he went backdoor. And they're seeing with a lot of teams, they're not going to go out there and guard Tubbs. They're going to just stay low and try to double-team Varney. He's seen a lot of double teams this year. Big, strong move.
Good defense, but even better finish on the left hand. And Varney gives the Hawks a 4-0 lead.
He is a load to handle down there in the post.
You see backing help on the backside of Curtis.
And we see both of them. It's going to be a battle between those two. And as we mentioned, that could be the matchup that decides this game.
Now they're going to go inside out, look for the cutter in Curtis.
You think those two have had a few passes back and forth together in their time, brother to brother?
Just a couple. And this is a guy, not one you want to give much room to. And you hear Coach Reed right over there telling Zach Tubbs, stay right with him.
Almost a bad luck, good luck, situation there. Bad pass, worked out, bounced right back to him, not able to finish.
Henderson going to pull for the triple, going to be off. And rebounding foul to go against Barry.
Yeah, interesting defensive choice by Coach Reed, putting Tubbs out there, guarding Barry. He's used to guarding people around the basket. We're going to see how well he handles that. He seems up to the task so far, hasn't given him an inch of space yet, but it's just an interesting choice there.
Varney leaving that one short. Good strong move once again, just couldn't get it to fall.
No, we're going to see a lot of those, I'm sure. Another unforced turnover there by the Eagles. We talk about they like to push the pace. Well, that's where you see some of these unforced turnovers when you're trying to go a little too fast. I think they should just be patient, try to get something.
They like to really push in transition, and a couple opportunities that they haven't really been eventful for them on the offensive end, and they'll look to get going here soon.
Absolutely here. Eli trying to get to work here. One of the things I'd like to see is, Eli's got what looks like a 4 to 5 inch advantage there. Maybe switch him out, get him in the post with somebody, and use that height to his advantage.
Almost another turnover there.
Ooh, interesting. I thought it might have been a double dribble. I think they must have said he knocked it away. Ooh, little slip there by Curtis.
Almost stolen away. Just offense very stagnant and shaky so far for the Eagles.
The Hermon defense can make a lot of teams look bad offensively. It's easy in concept to say, hey, we just got to move, we'll be fine. But they got a lot of quick, athletic people. There you see Eli fighting for the ball.
See which way they go with this one.
I couldn't tell, to be honest with you there, Ryan.
We'll go the other direction.
And that's why they get paid the big bucks, because they can see what's going on.
So 4:54 to go in the first quarter, and Ellsworth still looking to get on the board. Mere 4-0 advantage for the Hawks.
They're running this 4 out, 1 in, motion offense, but there's not a whole lot of motion, Ryan. Everyone's kind of standing and going. You need to pass, cut, screen away, keep constantly moving. If you just stand still, this Hermon team is too disciplined. You are not going to get open with that.
Well, it's pretty stagnant. I mean, they're really trying to force the issue going down inside to Curtis, but they can't get an angle to it, and Varney just doing a good job on the front.
Yeah, and I think you make it really easy on a defender when you just stay in one spot. You know, I'd like to see Jackson Curtis maybe get a little movement, maybe set some back screens for some people, ball screens, and then roll. You got to make Varney make a decision. Am I going to help? Am I not? But if you just stand there, I mean, Isaac Varney's too good a defender. He's not going to let you just get the ball.
Harris able to get the Eagles on the board. Looks to complete the pair and does just that.
Knocks it right down.
Cuts the lead in half, 4-2.
We're going to see a little bit of a 1-3-1. Half-court trap, three-quarter court here. Staple of the Ellsworth Eagles, try to speed you up, cause turnovers.
Got a hit rotation.
Oh, nice high-low, and got a foul. Curtis just a little slow rotating there, trying to get to the steal, a little slow.
It's going to be a base out. That's the one thing you got to be careful of, especially when you extend pressure up to, just above half court is, missing rotations.
Yeah, you got to sprint full speed if you're going to do this. It's all about how hard do you want to work.
So far, energy level hasn't really been there yet for the Eagles. As Reed going to pull the trigger on a three, but can't get it to go.
Yeah, 0 for 2. Last game we saw him go 0 for 5 against Old Town. Been in a little bit of a shooting slump. Good shooter, though. I know he's going to work his way out of it.
See if Ellsworth tries to get some screens to try and get some openings for Barry. He doesn't need much space to be able to pull.
No, he doesn't. We are seeing a little bit more movement here this possession. Pass, screening away. Austin Harris here. Ooh, that's a tough shot there. Fall away shot. Sometimes it's about go make a one-on-one play.
Last couple possessions, they've really been keying in on that matchup, Harris and Henderson.
Nice patience here. Oh, we got a 10-second call. I guess I didn't have the count in my head either. I didn't think it was that close yet.
I didn't either. Not a turnover you're happy with as a coach.
No, especially he had to go. I thought it was actually good patience not to just go automatically and run into the trap, but clearly I wasn't keeping track of the number either.
Looking to work that right side, get it to Curtis, up and in.
Able to get it to him now.
Those are those rotations we're talking about, Chris. They're looking for back help there, and Gogan kind of had to stay out just because he had a three-point threat on that side.
Got a skip pass here. Just got to move the ball quick here out of those traps, and you're going to have a 4-on-3 situation, get something good. Skip is always going to be there. Nice attack off the skip.
Good rebound by Barry.
Darby Barry, Eli Reed both going up, and Barry says, give me that.
Now see Harris looking to work on Reed. Can't get it go. Crawford wants a triple, but it's going to be off, no good.
And here we go back down again. See in transition, they're going to go ahead and match up in transition.
Varney going to pull for three, but front iron offensive rebound. And we're going to get a player control on Tubbs.
That's a tough call right there. If I'm Coach Reed, I don't really like that call too much. I think it was an anticipation. It looked like he stopped, went the other way, but can't affect it. We're going to have subs right away. We talked about this earlier, the depth of the Eagles. Would that come into play? A little deeper team, already going three in here. We haven't yet seen a sub for the Hawks. Might not play a huge factor here in the first quarter, but does that start to play a factor in the fourth quarter as legs start to get tired?
Inman and Bragdon in for the Eagles. Tempo so far in control by the Hawks, but the Eagles have the 2-point advantage.
Curtis trying to go up, powering it up in there.
Tell you what, that's a tough move, and he just got Varney up off his feet. Able to power through.
Wyatt Gogan just off. Another offensive rebound by Zach Tubbs. The one thing about that 1-3-1 is it does leave you vulnerable to offensive rebounding. And you just had to take it because you're hoping that you get some bad shots. And here we go. Third offensive rebound by Zach Tubbs. Great find by Varney. Eli Reed up again, 0 for 3. Hey, another. Zach Tubbs going to work.
Another chance.
This is their fourth offensive rebound this possession. And eventually,
Coach
the other
Austin's
team's
not
going
to be very, very happy about that. Quickly takes a timeout. I mean, they had 6 opportunities there. 30-second timeout called, 8-6. Ellsworth, 2-point lead. We'll be back in 30.
Outfit your vehicle for tough jobs with commercial truck body and accessories at Main Equipment in Hermon, Maine. At Main Equipment Company, we sell and install truck bodies, lift systems, garbage removal applications, and snow and sand spreading applications. Storage boxes and bed liners is also available. Call us at 207-848-5738. Dump bodies, hook lift hoists, truck bodies, sand and salt spreaders, rubbish packers. The right fit for your truck. The premier company in the state of Maine. Main Equipment Company.
All right, back out of the timeout. Ellsworth going to have the basketball, and timeout there. You heard Coach Austin really displeased with the rebounding efforts on the defensive glass by the Eagles.
Absolutely. When you're in that zone, you're no longer matched next to somebody, so you've got to treat. Oh, great up and under. What a move there. Got Varney trying to go for the block. Good up and under. So far, 6 points for Jackson Curtis.
I tell you what, that's the third time that Curtis has been able to get Varney up in the air.
The defensive rebound there by James. He says, Coach, I got you. I promise I won't let you have another offensive rebound.
Jackson down the middle. There it is.
Oh.
You've seen that coming right from the backcourt. He made that pass. Back cut behind the defense leads to an open layup. Doubling up now. Hermon is Ellsworth, 12-6 with 47 ticks left in the first quarter. And we'll keep it right here. So 12-6, and Ellsworth just like that doubles up on the Hermon Hawks. And tempo, like I talked about, Coach, going to play a factor. And now that this up-paced tempo clearly favoring the Eagles.
Well, and the other thing that you're seeing here with this 1-3-1 is it's forcing Hermon's other players to make plays and make shots, right? It's not giving you that option to run your offense till you can get the ball down into Varney. It's saying, Zach Tubbs, yeah, we'll let you take that shot down below. Oh, Wyatt Gogan, you want to shoot three? Go ahead, we'll let you. And, they're good shots that the Eagles can, the Hawks can certainly make. But I think the Eagles are happy with those shots.
Now we see a little bit more pressure. Just going to be token man in the backcourt.
Again, you can see working hard to always have people around Isaac Varney. Going to put a little speed on him this time. Crowd just electric today.
Picking it up with 25 seconds to play in the quarter. Varney going to look to go to work on Gene. Spin move. Won't fall. Rebound. Gets his own.
Another offensive rebound. That's their 7th offensive rebound of this quarter. The one thing that's kind of keeping them in it. They got 6 second chance points.
Down to 10 seconds. Try and maybe see if we see the ball screen and roll with Jackson Curtis. Comes a screen. Hunter Curtis bump inside.
Oh, we're going to get a foul call.
Go.
Not a foul that Coach Reed is going to like. I mean, Curtis was out of control. That is a bail-out foul.
So to go on Eli Reed, and Curtis has a chance at the line to get it back to a 6-point lead. First one going to be back on. See Barry check in for Curtis, get him a quick little more breather for the second quarter.
Yeah, avoid any chance of, just some ticky-tack foul here at the end of the quarter if they try to go long throw. Oh, wow, I don't know if I've ever seen that, Ryan, a jump ball on the free throw. And it actually works out well for Ellsworth here as they're going to be able to run one of their out-of-bounds plays. I think you're probably going to see a lob here in the middle if they've got that in the repertoire.
Yeah, they look for it on the backside. Not there comes to James.
Yeah, not going to be able to get it off in time.
No clock recognition, but that'll be the way the first quarter ends. So after one complete from Ellsworth High School, it is Eagles 12, Hawks 8. We'll be back to second quarter action in 1 minute on WHOU.
For drivers from Patton to Bangor and everywhere in between, buying from Thornton Brothers is a rewarding experience.
At Affordable Plumbing, we buy all our vans through Thornton Brothers. Not only do they have excellent customer service, but I'm treated like family when I walk through the door.
Get a fresh start with great deals on select new 2019 and 2020 Ram trucks and vans during the Start Something New sales event. Thornton Brothers in Lincoln, your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
White Smiles Family Dentistry realizes that life gets busy. We have locations in Presque Isle and Fort Fairfield to better accommodate your busy schedule. If you need to see a dentist but don't want to wait months for an appointment, then call White Smiles Family Dentistry. We are always accepting new patients and can accommodate you as quickly as possible. We offer the area's most complete dentistry, including implants, extractions, root canals, and implant-retained dentures, which saves you from trips downstate or transfers to another dental office. Don't wait months to see your dentist. Call White Smiles Family Dentistry today.
It'll be Hermon basketball trailing by 4, 12-8. Tale of two, kind of two separate quarters there, Coach, as it seemed like the first 4 minutes was, just like that. Tubbs going to step into a three.
You know, and that's going to be something he's going to have to do this year. As you saw right there, Darby Berry not going to guard him. We've seen that with Old Town as well. He is capable of hitting that shot. If he hits a couple of them, they can't just slag off and ask for a double team on Varney every time.
Curtis going to kick. Not somebody you want to leave open, and guess what? That's why. Darby Berry, the sharpshooter from the corner.
There is one person on the court that you cannot leave open, and that is Darby Berry. He is the best shooter in the gym today, shooting over 40% from three. Do not leave him open. Coach Reed not happy with that.
Varney got caught double teaming on the baseline, and it left Berry open for the corner three.
Eagles going back to their man-to-man. Interesting, you know, Coach Austin probably trying to mix it up, not allowing Hermon to get comfortable in any one set. But I really liked what the 1-3-1 did, other than the rebounding there in the end of the first quarter.
Another staple to that is just not allowing them to get used to the same defense and find holes, something you can kind of go back to later in the game.
Off on break, just outside. James gave it everything he got to try to get up there, just couldn't quite get there.
Reed going to hit Henderson. Henderson, good head fake and go. Wants three, rattles in and out.
They're going to call a foul there on Varney. You know what? I'm okay with that foul from Varney, going hard, trying to get the rebound. Crowd excited out here. Great student section tonight.
So foul go on Varney, be his first. As we see Harris and Jackson Curtis check back in.
Curtis had a great first quarter there, 8 points. Running the floor, got a couple of easy post moves. Let's see if he can pick up where he left off.
Tubbs with the rebound off the glass, and now to go back to the Hawks, trailing by 4.
Tubbs with 6 rebounds already, 5 of them offensive.
Trey Brown in the game for the Hawks. Tubbs going to go inside to Varney, strong move, leaves it short, and rebound pulled in by Berry.
You know, interesting seeing James guarding Varney, put a little speed on him, maybe give Curtis a little break.
Bragdon wants three and hits it.
Three ball. One of the things we talked about with this Ellsworth Eagles team is they play well off of a rhythm. When things start going well, they play well. And we're seeing a couple of early threes. Hermon's going to want to slow it down and execute here.
Good perimeter shooters in the pocket of Coach Austin.
A little dribble weave action. Trey Brown with a drive. Oh, get a block call. I like that aggressive move from Trey Brown. We haven't seen that much from him, and when we talk about being short bench, this is his opportunity to step up and show, hey, Coach, I'm ready to play.
Now Cena took it, and now going to get credit with 2 from the stripe. First one's in and out. See Crawford checking back in for the Eagles.
James with some good minutes there, playing some good defense on Isaac Varney. Oh, 2 in and out.
Crawford looking to push the pace here.
You know, free throws have been an Achilles heel for this Hermon Hawks team, shooting just over 50%, and the non-Isaac Varney players shooting about 40%. Isaac is about 75% shooter so far from the free throw line, and everyone else under 50%.
Going to go right into Curtis. He's going to look to work on Varney. Curtis.
Oh, fall away.
Fall away.
Wow.
Gets it to fall.
He is feeling good about himself right now. Got a rhythm going. We're able to get some layups. Makes that tough shot.
Not just a tough shot. That was a lot better defense that time by Varney. Stayed down on his feet. Didn't fall away in the air.
I love the patience there from Jackson Curtis. You know, gave 1-2 head fake, and he said, okay, I'm going to have to take the fall away now.
Eli Reed steps into one just inside the arc for 2.
That's a big one for Eli. See it fall in. Hopefully that can help his shot, just come back to him.
Harris in the lane finds Curtis. That's
We're going to get a charge. Oh, he's calling
seconds.
3. Well, I'm sure Coach Austin appreciates the 3 over the charge in that situation. I know if it was me, that would appreciate it. If I'm Coach Reed, I want the charge, but I think it's good officiating there. If you don't have to call a foul on a player, don't call a foul. Oh, once again, we got a smaller player guarding Varney. See if maybe he uses speed. Connor Crawford. You'd think here that they'd look to get the ball into him. I mean, he's got a huge size advantage.
No ball screen and roll here. Try and get it in the hands of Varney as they do. Reed gonna catch and fire and hits a three.
Hey, sometimes when you're a shooter, all you need to do is see that ball go through the hoop, and Eli Reed back-to-back buckets.
Another guy you don't want to see get caught on fire.
Yeah, like we said, he is a 40% three-point shooter, and, you know, for us in our games, we've seen him miss 7 in a row before those, so law of averages, you knew it was going to start falling.
Still lead at 4 for the home Eagles.
You know, we've seen a lot more movement from the Eagles, too.
Curtis going to rise and fire, off iron, and rebound down to Brown. Like to see Curtis be a little bit more confident in his shot there. Don't really see him, you know, really well-disciplined kid and very unselfish, and just a nice little jump shot he's got on him, just a little bit more confident.
Yeah, I think he was looking for his brother there and then realized he was open. Nice three there from Isaac Varney, stepping out, showing, hey, I got range too. Hit a couple of those up in Presque Isle, showing more and more willingness to go ahead and step out and take threes. Hey, you guys want to double me down here? I can take it outside too.
Going to get a 3-second violation once again.
Oh, another 3-second there.
So turnover gives it back to the Hawks, an opportunity for them to retake the lead on this possession.
You know, the Eagles, that 1-3-1 was, you know, giving you the momentum. Be interesting to see if they go back to that here last couple minutes of the quarter. Man-to-man, seems like Hermon's getting comfortable here in the man. As Coach Austin going to switch it back up. Eli open for three again. Oof.
Strong rebound by Curtis. Has Barry way up ahead, but seen him just a little bit too late.
You know, I don't like those passes. High risk, low reward situation. Even if he caught it, it's going to be tough to go up with someone right there. We call that the home run pass. I like to see you hit a few singles instead of hitting home runs. I know you get that, Coach.
Absolutely. Base hits win games, right?
Yeah.
So, gets us down to 2:24 to play in the half. 1 point lead for Ellsworth.
And we're seeing Jackson Curtis back on Isaac Varney. Like I said, they've had a few different people guarding.
Trey Brown off the bench, 5 big points for Coach Reed.
Big
And
three there
Hawks
from Trey Brown.
The 2 point lead, and we're going to get a timeout taken by Coach Peter Austin. 22-20, 2 point lead for the Hawks. We'll take a full one. We'll be back in 60.
Know that fresh new paint can quickly transform the look and feel of your home. Our trained staff can help you select the best paint and color for your mood and budget with our new Color Journeys color matching system. Best look paint and primer in one. It's easier than ever to do it yourself, and it means less time and money spent on the project. Make your personal color statement and go where the builders go for quality do-it-best paint at the best price. The S.W. Collins Company in Caribou, Presque Isle, Holton, Lincoln, and Fort Kent.
Interesting to see what Coach Austin talked about, draw it up. Be interested to see if they go back. Oh, bad turnover. See if they come back with any of the pressure or a little bit of the 1-3-1. As you said, that worked really well for them early on.
Just trying to go through the lane there. Lost it on the crossover dribble, and turnover gives it back to the Hawks.
And once again, we're going to see James guarding Varney. Oh, great backdoor. Ball moving around. Trey Brown showing a lot of confidence out there tonight.
Gogan going to step into one, can't get it to fall.
Another offensive rebound for the Hawks. That's their 9th offensive rebound. Trey Brown again.
Good sky there. James ripping down the rebound gives the Eagles an opportunity to tie or go ahead.
I'd like to see them get the ball back into Curtis. He was doing good things down there. Can we find a way to get him the ball? Right here, he's open. James going to take it, though.
Too strong, and rebound down to Reed, and now Gogan will work ahead. Varney pull-up pop from the elbow, won't fall.
Oh, we're going to get another foul on the rebounding action. That'll be his second. I think Coach Reed's going to trust him and leave him in there. He's a veteran player, knows what it's going to be. He's going to go ahead and trust him here in the last minute.
So just underneath a minute to go, 59.9. See what the Eagles
see if we
can get
go
on
in.
this
Yeah,
possession.
going into Curtis. See if he puts it in work. Again, always with the fake. He is never in a rush, Ryan. Just patient.
Smooth like butter. Ties it back up at 22 all.
You know, and when you have that kind of herky-jerky, slow style, it makes it hard for a shot blocker to time. And as you can see, Isaac's trying to stay down, stay down, stay down, and then he doesn't know when you're going to go.
So Trey Brown will set offense here for the Hawks. 25 to play in the half.
Ooh, thought they had Tubbs down there in the post. Looks like Eli wants to hold it out. Maybe we're going to get the last shot. Let's go into the half, either tied or we got the lead. They're going to go 4 flat here and just let Isaac go to work.
You're going to probably look for a ball screen, I would think, maybe.
I think he's just faking it. Oh, using his own move against him with the fake. Good defensive rebound.
Curtis, shot at the horn, is going to be after the buzzer. And that'll complete the first half of play. So through 2 complete, right where we started, all knotted up, 22 apiece. And we'll take a 3-minute break. Come back. We'll have our Katahdin Trust halftime show in 3 minutes on WHOU.
Be good for Nana, okay?
I love you. That's not me.
A moment like this is decades in the making. The County Federal Credit Union, partnering with you to achieve financial success so you can enjoy the moments that matter. CountyFCU.org.
County Ag and Turf Supply is at its new home on 7 Dow Siding Road in Caribou, offering the same great service. Randy and Jerry are working hard to supply the county with the best products. They offer Blue Seal Feed, Sentinel, Inspire, and Dynasty and Triple Crown for your equine, Home Fresh Extra Egg and Multi-Flock Pellets, and Crumples and Mealworm for your poultry, Entrust Pet Food for your cat or dog, Minerals for your beef and dairy. They have feed for all your livestock. County Ag and Turf Supply also has wood pellets, lubricants, and of course, Willow the Blue Seal Rabbit on the premises. Stop by County Ag and Turf Supply today.
Madigan Healthcare Services provides a continuum of healthcare, from skilled nursing facility, rehab therapy, to home health care.
After 5 days in the hospital, they suggested that I come to the Madigan. The level of care, the service, the respect that they showed me, even the aftercare, everything about it was really excellent, and I feel healthy. So the services that I've received at the Madigan have enabled me to get back to those things that I really love to do.
MMG Insurance is a proud sponsor of high school basketball. Founded in 1897 and based in Presque Isle, MMG has independent insurance agents across Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. MMG has recently received a national award in innovation, was recognized as the Maine Company of the Year by the Maine Insurance Agents Association, and again named among the best places to work in Maine. Find out more about MMG by visiting our website, mmgins.com. MMG Insurance, protecting your piece of the world. Want that special item for this year's high school basketball season to show your team support? Cushman & Sons, locally owned and operated in Presque Isle, has team sportswear and will do custom embroidery, screen printing, logo design, digital and printing, as well as banners, decals, and other vinyl works. Cushman & Sons also can design trophies, awards, and add specialty items. Cushman & Sons, 764-3833 or CushmanandSonsInc.com. And don't forget to visit and like their Facebook page. If you can think it, Cushman & Sons will say, yeah, we can do that.
The County.me, your source for countywide sports, including scores and highlights from the greater Holton, Presque Isle, and Caribou regions. We also are the source for all the latest daily news and community happenings for readers of the Holton Pioneer Times, the Star Herald, and the Aroostook Republican and News coverage area. Visit us now on the web at thecounty.me.
WHOU 22-22, all knotted up as we head in to the halftime locker rooms. Coach, and first half thoughts?
Well, one of the things we said, key matchup tonight is going to be Jackson Curtis and Isaac Varney, and I would say first half goes to Jackson Curtis, able to go down there, lead the Eagles with 12 points. Certainly takes nothing away from Isaac Varney, who's playing well on the other end, getting some offensive rebounds. But as we mentioned, for Ellsworth to win, they've got to win that matchup.
No, absolutely, and I think they've kind of keyed in on that matchup almost every time that they've gone down, and you alluded to it a couple times. Ellsworth went into that 1-3-1, which really gave them fits and was able to give Ellsworth that 8-point edge, and since then we've seen them sit back into that half-court man, and something I would assume we'll see a little bit more of here in the second half.
Yeah, my guess is Coach Austin didn't like how they were rebounding out of the 1-3-1. We saw a lot of offensive rebounds, and even though they were getting shots from the people they wanted to take shots, he didn't like the fact that they were getting multiple shots every possession. So that'd be my guess of why he pulled out. It's been interesting to me to see the different Ellsworth Eagles guarding Isaac Varney tonight. Normally you see the other team's biggest, strongest player going up, and they've put a variety of different people on him, and I think that's affecting the way they're playing.
No, I agree, and at this pace right now, the pace that it's going, it clearly favors the Hawks because right now in the realm of keeping it within the 40s like they typically like to have, and when you go down through a lot of their games, some of the they have had a few higher scoring affairs, but most of their games are well played between the upper 30s and low 50s. So right now in the hands of the Hawks, and when you talk halftime adjustments, it's something that you're going to want to see if you're talking about Ellsworth offensively. Really want to look to try and get out and transition a little bit more, but credit Hermon for being able to kind of shut that down and not allowing the quick outlets.
Yeah, and I would say, if I'm Coach Austin, I'm also reminding my guys, while we want to push, we don't need to go for the home run. You want that simple pass down the sideline. They've had a few bad turnovers trying to make the home run pass over the top, trying to be Tom Brady going over the top. And, hey, we want to value that basketball and value the possession. While we're still going to push the tempo, we don't want to just give it back to Hermon. You're working too hard for that. I also think you're going to see trying to get Darby Berry open. The one time he got open, the one mistake that Hermon made, we saw him splash down that three. If you're Coach Reed, you're reminding them, hey, we cannot leave him open. The one time we did, he hit a three. Let's not do that. We do not want to allow him to go. And the other player, I think you alluded to it earlier, would like to see for the Eagles kind of step up is the younger Curtis. He didn't look super confident out there. Looked like he was a little hesitant a couple times to shoot. You have an opportunity to own that role and go out and do some stuff for your team and take some of the pressure off your teammates. From the Hermon side, I think, we need to see continued scoring from Eli. Finally broke out of that slump, got 5. We saw Trey Brown come off the bench and get a few. We saw Zach Tubbs step out and hit a 3. It's really going to come down to who's going to make a few of those other plays to allow Isaac to get some one-on-one opportunities down there in the post.
And obviously, if you're Coach Reed, you're happy with your bench production so far in this one, as you talked about, especially with Trey Brown coming off the bench and has been giving them valuable minutes. And anytime you can get some of those minutes off the bench, it's an opportunity for you to prove and say, hey, I want to be in there and go in there and get some of those tough Tommy points like we talk about. So let's take another break. When we come back, we'll get set for second half action. So let's take a 2-minute break. Come back, get set for the second half. 22-22 is our score. We'll be back in 2 minutes on WHOU.
We all know a Aroostook County winter isn't much fun, but it can be with the right equipment. Holton Tire Company at 76 Myrna Street is your boss plow dealer and carries the King of Snow Aaron snowblowers. Full service department with parts in stock.
Steelstone Industries in Holton is your location for gravel, salt, sand, paving, and plowing. Groundwork materials of all kinds and equipment to move it. We now offer heavy equipment and truck repair at our shop on 289 Station Road in New Limerick. Call Steelstone Industries at 532-2675.
Out here, builders choose Advantech products to provide a durable base that helps prevent bouncing and warping. So in here, you can enjoy the beauty of luxurious finished floors without worrying about pops, squeaks, or creaks. Because out here, and in here, there's no better sound than the peace and quiet that comes from Advantech products. The flat-out best for a quiet, stiff floor.
Katahdin Valley Health Center or KVHC, is a network of 6 community health centers dedicated to providing affordable, comprehensive, and high-quality care to people of all ages and incomes. We accept all patients and insurances, including those who are uninsured or on main care. Our committed patient care team is here for you, offering an extensive range of services to provide you with quality health care. We're creating healthy communities starting with you. Call or visit our website today.
The road to planning your financial future can seem like an uphill battle, with countless goals and paths to choose from. The most suitable place to begin is with Thompson Hamill LLC for a free financial checkup. Thompson Hamill has many tools available to help you chart your course on your financial roadmap. Let them help guide you through all the phases of your life. To get to your destination, you have to start. Start today so you're better prepared for tomorrow. Thompson Hamill LLC. Your family, your future.
About set for the second half. It's time for the injury report, brought to you by County Physical Therapy. Whether you want to get back to sports, back to work, or simply back to living your life, County Physical Therapy can help. With 5 locations in Aroostook County and a new location in Bangor, visit www.countypt to learn how CPT can help you clean first half and look to see if it stays that way here in the second half. Coach.
Yeah, definitely hope so. We never like to see an injury out there. Quick steal there by Jaden Henderson. One of the things we alluded to in the pregame show, his defense really made a difference there in that Old Town game, getting 4 steals. He had to sit there the last few minutes.
Barney, quick trigger, couldn't get it to fall. And now the Eagles looking to push.
And I was going to finish saying there, sometimes when you have to sit, you get a little fired up. Oh, bad foul there by Eli.
Well, I think Reed got pushed into Barry by Tubbs. Tubbs went to close out, and as soon as he did, Reed was already up in the air just contesting and kind of bumped him into him. So I seen when Eli went to get up the floor, why'd you push me? So just a little bit of a mix-up and tangle, but they give Darby Barry 3 from the line.
Just goes to show when you're a really good three-point shooter what it gets people to do. There's, coach has been talking about, don't let him shoot, don't let him shoot, don't let him shoot, and you're just doing everything you can to get out there. Teammates running into each other, causing a foul.
So he's going to get 3 from the line, 2 for 3 so far. Let's see if he can seal it. And 100%, 3 for 3.
Good-looking free throw shooter.
Makes it 25-22.
A little bit of that token pressure, just try to speed him up a little bit.
Might try and see a little bit more doubling action. And Crawford going to get called for the hold on the drive by Reed.
Yeah, interesting there. Might have been a little bit of a mixed zone there, matchup zone area, looking to run and jump. As we saw that trap late.
Kind of seen that with them looking to try and double the basketball up front when it's coming across. Kind of brought Jackson Curtis high and let the other 3 sink in.
Yeah, and what we're seeing all game is they are not going to guard Tubbs around the perimeter.
I think Reed might have got away with steps there.
He lost ball, open look. Off another rebound. That is their 10th offensive rebound of the game. Put back, Isaac Varney.
Trims it to 1.
And that's one of the places he's most dangerous is on those offensive rebounding opportunities. He goes all out. We know he's got 2 fouls with it, but that's just the way he's going to go, all out after every rebound. And he may have 2 fouls, but he's also got 2 buckets off those offensive rebounds too. So kind of trade that off.
Ball's going to get tipped out of bounds. They're overloading one side of the court, and they're trying to go the other way. I would think that they'd try and overload the opposite side of the basketball and bring Curtis on the strong side block, but.
Yeah, like I said, I've been interested by this offense here where, Curtis isn't doing a ton as far as moving side to side. He sets 1 or 2 back screens as people are running through, but really just trying to use his size and strength to hold his position, and if they can get the ball around to him, let's try to get it in. But I agree with you. You like to oftentimes clear off that other side, so if they front, you can throw over the top without any help. And we have seen Hermon be slow to help, part of why Curtis has been able to get his 12 points.
So see them work the ball side screen on this side. And
one of the things we're seeing here is how tough Wyatt Gogan is defensively. Hunter Curtis is a very good player.
Be a player.
Yeah, good movement there by Eli.
Put the arm extension out and be called every time.
We're seeing Hunter's a little frustrated right now. Not able to get free. I imagine probably most people he plays, he can get by, but Wyatt Gogan is not most people when it comes to foot speed.
No, great side-to-side defensive stance and shuffling. As now we're going to see a attempt at a jump and run and tipped out by Harris. As we talked about, Ellsworth really wants to speed it up. That's the pace that they want to play at, but Hermon's done a good job so far of controlling tempo.
Very good job of staying calm under that pressure. You know, I know Coach Reed preaches it. We're going to play at our pace all the time, and it's something, you know, has been a staple of this team. We never see them really get out of control. A little high-low action here. You know, I really would like to see Eli in the post. Look at that size differential he has over Connor Crawford. 3 by Varney. Second 3 of the game. As we said, that's something he's worked on a ton in the offseason. He wants to play in college, and he knows he needs to be able to step out and shoot, and we're seeing the fruits of that labor.
Huge to be versatile, and Curtis take to the basket, leaves it short. Now the Hawks looking to obtain Reed, corner 3, won't go.
Just off.
Now we see Curtis come into the full court.
And again, if I'm Ellsworth, I'd like to see Jackson Curtis get a touch. Here we're 3 minutes in, and he has not touched the basketball on this end. We're seeing there a good help side by Eli to ensure he can't get it in.
It's one of those things that we talk about all the time, Coach. It's not so much that we want to see him shoot the ball every time down the floor, but at least get a touch.
Absolutely. Your best player should be able to get a touch. Now, you might go 1 or 2 possessions without them getting a touch, but you can't go almost 4 minutes now, half a quarter, without your best player getting a touch.
So we see James and Bragdon check in, and Brown coming in for Henderson.
You know, he had some great minutes there in the first half, and you're seeing here Coach Reed trusting him, going to him a little earlier than he has. And, hey, that's, you know, you always want to reward the players when they're playing well off the bench, so they'll keep coming back for you. I think Curtis is open there, but James didn't see him. Here we go. Good hard screen. Stop and pop. Oh, just off.
Couldn't get the shooter's roll there for Bragdon.
8th rebound there for Tubbs. Tubbs doing a good job on the glass. 6 of those offensive.
See if they try and go down to Tubbs there. Now they'll reel it out, and Varney will get the ball.
This is the 4th different player I've seen guarding Isaac Varney here. We got Barry guarding him now. Isaac saying, you are not quick enough. Another offensive rebound.
Count it 1.
So we said one of our key matchups, Curtis and Varney, we gave the first half, Jackson Curtis. I promise you, Isaac Varney did not, he wasn't happy with that when he got back to the locker room, and we're seeing it right here.
Well, no, I mean, that's tough. You had 3, you have 3 white jerseys right underneath the rim, and neither of them closed out.
Yeah, almost lost the ball there. Free throw would have not counted if he lost it there out back. Able to hustle and hit it from going outside the circle.
So now it gets the lead up to 5 for the Hawks.
Yeah, a little 8-0 run here for the Hawks. You know, Ellsworth struck first with the 3 free throws by Barry, and they haven't even gotten really a good look since.
See, they'll go to Bragdon, corner 3. It's going to be back iron and rebound.
Oh, good offensive rebound there from Curtis. Oh, open there. Nice. Bad pass there by good hustle. We got 3 people on the floor. I love that.
Now the Hawks going to look to run. Finds Tubbs. He's going to lose the handle out of bounds, though. Not really. He didn't have possession of the ball. That's kind of just an anticipation.
Yeah, he just lost that ball. It's out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, he just lost it out of bounds. It's just either way, it was going to be a turnover. But
yeah.
So it gets us to 3.5 to go in the third.
Again, the only touch so far we've seen for Jackson Curtis in this half has been off an offensive rebound.
See if Barry going to go to work here on that block.
That's not really his game.
Good defense by Tubbs, though.
Great defense by Tubbs. Tubbs has done a good job going out and having to guard a guard. Oh, good look there.
Good find by Harris to Curtis.
That's a tough pass there. And, hey, Jackson Curtis says, thank you. I appreciate you getting me an easy bucket. They needed that one.
Gets it back down to 3.
Now ends the little 8-0 run. Now see if they can get a stop here. Good cut there by Trey.
really allowing those face cuts in the paint.
Trey Brown, look at the drive and finish.
Big minutes off the bench for Brown this evening.
This is the best I've seen Trey Brown play this year. I love to see that from the kid getting an opportunity tonight.
Harris rising fire, won't go.
Another offensive rebound for Curtis. Gets a foul call. That's going to be number 3 on Isaac Varney. 2:27 to play. It'll be interesting to see what Coach Reed does here. I'm going to go ahead and assume he's going to leave him in. Just as we alluded to in the first half, Isaac's a smart player.
Yeah.
And really this Hawk team is a much different team when he's not out there.
So his third foul picked up with 2:27 to go in the third.
Jackson Curtis. 15 of their 28.
And this time gets it down to a 3-point deficit.
16 now for Jackson Curtis.
32-29, 2:23 to play in the third.
And we're seeing some of that jump up top, run and jump. You know, it seems like they're going to go ahead and say Wyatt Gogan can shoot from the outside, and we're going to allow Zach Tubbs to shoot from the outside. We just want to stop. Oh, about time we see Eli go in the post. Look at that, get an easy foul. They're going to guard you with somebody that's below your shoulders. Absolutely, let's go in and play him in the side.
That was a good find inside by Varney, but on the switch there, Varney had a clear mismatch out top with Bragdon on him, and you know, obviously I would assume if Reed wasn't open there in the middle, it might have been one of those, let's clear it out and let Isaac go to work.
Absolutely. Another missed free throw. One of the things we alluded to earlier, free throws have been an Achilles heel for these Hawks. Outside of Isaac Varney, everyone under 50% free throw shooting.
So tries to split the pair and will do that to back up to 4.
Like to see if the Eagles can get the ball back into Curtis again. Seems like the best things happen for him when he touches it. He's going to go for 3. Bang! 19 points for Jackson Curtis.
Very versatile big coach. He can play inside out and he can step out and hit that 3.
And as you saw, a little switch defensively. Coach Reed put Tubbs on Curtis. Give Isaac a little break to make sure he doesn't get that 4th foul. And sure enough, he says, I'm going to shoot over you. Isaac calling for the screen. Oh, he's going to take this.
Be a blocking foul to go on Curtis.
Very heady move there by Isaac Varney. Say, hey, we're going to go to the screen. If they switch, I'm going to go ahead and take it. I know I've got size, I've got strength, and I've got speed over Hunter Curtis here. I'm going to go ahead and take it. What I love to see, though, Jackson Curtis there cheering his brother on. Say, hey, we're all right. You're fine. You know, 1-point game. Let's go. Good leadership there from Jackson Curtis.
First free throw finds the bottom of the net.
Yeah, probably the one person you don't want to send to the free throw line. Shooting 75% this year.
See Barry check in next available opportunity. Second free throw rattles in.
Good.
See Harris check out.
Again, want to make sure we stay aware of where Barry is. We do not want to give him any space.
Try and see him get a quick trigger here.
Jackson Curtis sees his matchup and he says, I want to take this. Thank you. I've been having a battle with Isaac Varney all day. Going to take another 3.
That one back iron.
Might have been a little bit of a heat check there.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Probably would have had, you know, even better opportunity trying to get by as he really had Tubbs right on the side of his ankles.
Yeah, you know, and I don't want to see him just go away from what was working there in the post. You know, Tubbs is going to guard you. Go ahead and work him in the post, too. You still got that size advantage to shoot over him. Do it. Isaac going to take another 3. Oh, just in and out.
Rebound down to James.
James doing a good job on the glass.
Down to 40 seconds to play in the third.
And it looks like Curtis has decided, you know, in this matchup, he wants to go ahead and use his speed. Oh, great
nice find. Gets it to James for 2. Good find by Curtis, but an even better back cut by James leads to 2.
Absolutely. As it happens when you're, you know, drawing all the attention. You got 19 points. Teams look to double team you. Have opportunities to make passes. And the crowd is alive here in Ellsworth. Nothing more electric than a high school gym. Close ball game, Class B. Isaac Varney with a nice left hand.
It's up to Bragdon, 1 second.
Oh,
Fire.
bad foul by Trey Brown. Just let him shoot the ball. He's going to get 3 there. Trey trying to hustle, just trying to get back there, but unable to avoid the foul. Chance to send this into the 4th tied.
First one up and in. Second one, good as well.
Eagles have been really good from the free throw line here.
Opportunity to knot us back up. Does just that. 3 quarters. We're knotted up at 37 apiece. Take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with the final frame from Ellsworth High School in the 60 on WHOU.
Tired of the same old boring meals? Try something new this week. TNT Takeout at 69 High Street in Holton has what you're looking for.
And believe me, the name doesn't lie. The food is dynamite. Every pizza is loaded with lots of gooey cheese and delicious toppings, from traditional pepperoni to barbecue chicken, combination to vegetarian pizza or all meat.
You can grab their specials or enjoy salads to food off the grill, Mexican seafood, and hot or cold subs. TNT Takeout, the convenience store that has it all.
Call 521-5250.
Aroostook Limousines and Ace Rent-A-Car get you there in style. Aroostook Limousines has 8 and 12 passenger limousines and a 20 passenger party bus for evenings out, proms, weddings, birthdays, concerts, whatever the celebration. Travel anywhere in state. And Ace Rent-A-Car specializes in insurance rentals and has locations in Presque Isle, Holton, and Patton at Savage Paint and Body. Ace offers everything from compact cars to vans. Ace Rent-A-Car. We do it right and we make it easy. Reach both businesses at 768-7368.
37-37, deadlocked as we enter the final frame. And Hermon will have first basketball to begin the quarter.
You know, we should do more games. This is the second straight game we've had. Close game going in the 4th quarter. Exciting. Who's going to execute better the last 8 minutes?
So quickly they will go to Varney. Try and see if they can keep his hot hand going.
One of the things I love about these Hawks is they make sure he touches the ball every possession. Again, as you mentioned, he doesn't shoot every possession, but they make sure the ball goes through him and he gets an opportunity to make a decision.
Now he'll get the switch with Barry. Varney on the drive, finds Reed, corner 3.
Ooh, off. He's 1 for 5 from 3.
And
just in a little bit of a shooting slump.
So lost out of bounds, it'll stay with Hermon.
Head tap here, that's usually going to be a lob. Oh, they were trying, but they took it away. See Isaac getting ready to go up. James with a deflection.
And stolen away. James to the glass for 2.
Wyatt Gogan might be one of the fastest players in the league, but Javon James just showed him I might be faster.
Gives Ellsworth back the 2-point lead, 39-37.
And patience here, good take.
Good take by Varney for 2.
Curtis tried to take the charge there, but I think referee decided not really enough hit going away from it.
Curtis looking to go. Baseline fall away, won't fall. And I believe they're going to get James in rebounding action, and they will.
You know, that's a tough shot. One of the things I'd really like to see Jackson Curtis do is go back into the post. You were doing well down there. I know you've got the switch. You've got Zach Tubbs on you. You might think, hey, I have a little bit of speed on him. But, you know, that takes you away from what you're doing really well down there in the post.
Gonna get a towel here to get a wet spot down the other end. Now, in that last possession, Chris, I really think that was a great no call in that situation. Both players playing strong. Varney, good move to the basket. Didn't really, lower his shoulder or anything, and good attempt by Curtis to try and get the 4th one drawn on Varney, but.
Yeah, I like the no call there. I think sometimes it'd be better with some more no calls. Basketball is a contact sport. We're going to see a little bit of this double screen action up high. We've seen that a lot from Hermon. Isaac Varney.
Brown, one-handed runner, nothing but net.
Trey Brown's having a coming out party here tonight.
I mean, besides that one foul that he made on that three-point jump shot, Coach, he's played big minutes for Coach Reed.
You know, and I like to see that. He had that foul and made that mistake. Come out early here in this quarter, said, I'm still being aggressive, and I'm going to go ahead and hit this shot. I want to make up for it, Coach. We're seeing the switchback. Varney's going back to Curtis now here. 6 minutes to go. Got the 3 fouls, saying, hey, we're going to try to take you out of the game.
Barry locked up now. They'll go with James. Inside move, James to the blast for 2.
He is quick. You know, I've been really impressed with Tubbs. You wouldn't look at him and think, hey, this is a quick guy, but he's gone ahead and guarded Curtis on the perimeter, Darby on the perimeter, and hasn't had a single problem. Nobody's gotten by him. I think you underestimate his speed.
Weak pin screen leads to Gogan inside the arc.
Great rebound there by Jackson Curtis. Go there and get it with 2. Oh, Barry was calling for it. He was wide open.
Curtis going to drive. Take on Varney. Leaves it short. And now Varney looking to push in the full court. Good pull-up, fired. Can't get the roll.
But look at the hustle. Able to keep it alive. Trey Brown get the board. Another offensive rebound for the Hermon Hawks. Go ahead and reset and get in what they want to.
So now they'll get a second chance opportunity.
Oh, good find there for Tubbs. Foul from behind. Good foul there, though. You don't want to let them have the easy 2. As we've said, Hawks haven't shown an ability to make consistent free throws, so let's make them earn it.
So Tubbs will get the free throws from the line. Opportunity to give the lead back to Hermon here. First one's going to be, hits everything and goes. See Harris checking back in. Second free throw going to be good as well. And we're going to get a timeout taken by Coach Mark Reed. We'll take it with him. 43-41, 2-point lead for the Hawks. We'll be back in 30 seconds on WHOU.
Lincoln Power Sports is the leading ATV, snowmobile parts, accessories, and outdoor equipment dealer in Lincoln. Whether you're looking for the latest new products from BRP, Can-Am, Skidoo, or today's best clothing and accessories, we've got it. It's no wonder riders and customers trust Lincoln Power Sports for ATV and snowmobile service and installation of parts and accessories. Stop by our store or browse our extensive online catalog from anywhere in the world. Call 207-794-8100. We would love to hear from you.
Hello, this is Tony Bowers at Bowers Funeral, and we want to wish good luck to all area basketball teams, boys and girls, as you strive for the gold ball at the end of the season. We are proud to be a part of your communities and our family serving your family since 1900. Good luck, play hard, and above all, be good sportsmen.
Varney able to come away with it.
Meanwhile, we've seen everyone get a break there for the Eagles, so are they going to be able to have the extra legs here down the stretch?
So they'll go into Tubbs.
Oh, nice handoff. What are they going to call? Oh, 4th foul on Isaac Varney. Good defense there by Barry. Seeing the handoff coming and going ahead and anticipating. Isaac Varney has got to be smart here. 4 minutes to go.
4th with 4:16 to play.
They're going to go ahead and switch him off of Curtis, put him back out there on Barry.
Now this might be an opportunity where I'd like to see them try and attack and go after Varney here and, you know, make him really D up defensively.
Again, one of the things I want to see, and we've talked about it before, is Curtis should take Tubbs in the post. He's not as slow as you think he is, Jackson Curtis. Go ahead and use your strength and finish over him. You've got that size advantage. That's going to be Isaac Varney's 5th foul, plowing through.
Oh, no.
Oh, they're going to call an illegal screen?
No, they did call it.
Yep, they did call him. That is number 5.
Well, see, the thing about it is I think he just misinterpreted what he's calling because he's calling a team control foul. Because he alluded to a team control foul, but that wouldn't be a team control. That'd just be a push.
Yes.
But irregardless, the fifth foul on Varney.
Hermon Hawks, opportunity to say early on, what are we going to do when Isaac Varney sits? Good test for them. Have the 2-point lead.
Fine, Jackson Curtis gets
And
2 up in the air. Count it, 1. Just like that, feel the momentum shifting.
You know, so much of it just comes from confidence. You could see the Eagles, knowing that that was the 5th foul, get fired up in their head. They say, hey, we've got this. Now the question will be, who for the Hawks can go ahead and take a deep breath and say, I'm ready to go make a play.
And Curtis's free throw won't go. And good rebound by Gogan. Tied up 43 apiece.
Here we go. You know, I'd like to see Zach Tubbs step up here. You know, Trey Brown has been playing well. Can we get him the ball a little bit? And Eli, can you go ahead and go in the post and go to work? Nice move by Eli Reed.
Well, you seen Coach Reed pull Eli over as soon as Isaac went out, and I'm sure it was more or less hey, this is a good opportunity for you to step up. I need you here. And takes him down the post and gets him back up with a 2-point lead.
Absolutely. If you're the Hawks, hey, I'll show you. We are more than one player.
So a 30-second timeout going to be taken by Ellsworth. We'll take it with them. 3:06 to play. 45-43. We'll be back in 30. So out of the timeout, the Ellsworth basketball with 3:06 remaining in the game. And if you're just joining us, Isaac Varney just made his way to the bench at the 4-minute mark with his 5th and disqualifying foul.
Opportunity here. If you're the Hawks, hey, time to step up. Interesting. The Eagles are going to kind of hold it here. Hey, this is what I wanted to see. Curtis go in the post.
Very little pull-up, pop won't go, and rebound down to Reed. Reed going to outlet to Henderson.
Henderson smartly pull it out. Let's get reset. And I'd like to see, let's get Eli back down in the post again.
Yeah, let's see if they might go to more of a 5-out motion, dribbled around, and ball is going to be turned over.
Good D by James. They're able to get a little tip on it. And then off of Eli and out. This is where you see just not having that confidence of Isaac Varney out there makes a huge difference. It'll be interesting. We're going to see a little offense, defense. James coming in and out here for Connor Crawford. I like what James was doing offensively and defensively, being able to get to the hoop. Hope maybe see him get back in.
Barry going to pull into a 3-point try. Going to be off. No good.
Oh, look at that
Big
rebound by Curtis. Doesn't get a foul call. Looked like a lot of contact underneath there. Referee's going to say no call.
Now we'll see trying them get into this dribble handoff weave.
Dribble drive, weave, as you said.
Brown 3-point.
Stepping into it, Trey Brown, as we said. Bang, bang.
48-43 gives them a 5-point lead.
Huge play there from Trey Brown. Harris going baseline. Got to get out. Oh,
Darby wants it back. It's going to be off iron.
Got lucky there. That is not the guy you want to leave open.
Rebounded by Henderson.
Going to have to get it across here. Good timeout there by Coach Reed. They were at about 8. Got to get it across. 5-point lead, 129.
Be a full one. We'll take 30 seconds. Hermon by 5. We'll be back in 30.
Hi from Jeans, where you'll find better TV and more ways to enjoy it. Get 190 channels for $59.99 a month with Dish. Plus, get a free voice remote on us. And remember, we're also trained Nest Pros and deliver white glove service for all kinds of smart home solutions, like the Google Nest Learning Thermostat or the Google Nest Cam Outdoor, which lets you look after your home from anywhere so you can travel worry-free. So come and visit our newest location on Stillwater in Bangor, or visit us online to find a local store near you.
All right, back here at Ellsworth High School. 1:29 to play in the game. Hermon with a 5-point lead and the basketball. And Trey Brown off the bench tonight for Coach Reed's club has been phenomenal.
Career game here for Trey Brown, playing with confidence. One of the big things we're going to see now is how does the free throw shooting go? Late, we said that's been an Achilles heel. If I'm Ellsworth, as soon as it hits, yes, I was going to say, as soon as Gogan touches the ball, I'm fouling him. He's shooting about 20% from the free throw line on the season. We'll see if he can step up now and make a big one, though.
So it'll be the 8th team fouls. We see Bragdon check in for James.
And it looks like, just as we said, a little offense, defense. Coach putting James in there to try to get steals. Then when we switch opportunities, we're going to put our best three-point shooter in.
Gogan free throw won't go.
That's the right guy to foul statistically. See what Jackson Curtis does here. Goes the hoop.
Strong take.
Oh, just in and out.
Harris, his pop won't go. Rebounded by Reed. And Reed going to be bumped and fouled, so that'll send Reed to the free throw line for the 1-1.
Nice drive there by Jackson Curtis. Just couldn't get it to fall. Hung in the air, floated, backboard, rim. Oh, just doesn't go in. Eli Reed, opportunity knocks him down.
Free throw up and in.
Big free throw there for Eli. Really big free throw for the whole team. Just kind of calm them down. Hey, let's stretch it out. 2-possession game now.
To make it 7. It's going to be off, no good. Rebounded by Hunter Curtis.
Yeah, plenty of time here if you're the Eagles. Don't have to go for 3. You got to get to the hoop, get an easy bucket, and then get a steal.
Bragdon as we just now approach underneath a minute to play.
These Hawks locking down defensively. We said they're not going to make it easy for you to score.
Hunter Curtis inside, gets it to go.
Great finish. They're going to have a timeout.
So timeout taken, 49.1 to play, 49-45. A 4-point lead for the Hawks. Will take 30 and be back on WHOU.
This is Neil. Can I help you? You're where? I'll be right there. What'd you guys do?
Giving steals.
Yeah. That's all you did?
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that. I guess there is something wrong with giving away steals.
Still, this 2016 CRV SC now only $17,995.
I don't know why.
They were good steals.
All right, welcome back. 49.1 to play in the contest. 4-point lead and the basketball for the Hawks. And next foul committed by Ellsworth will be double bonus time for the Hawks.
As we said, if I'm Ellsworth, I'm looking to foul Wyatt Gogan. Here, you want to try to get a steal, and then you're going to foul Wyatt Gogan because statistically, well, I guess Barry's going to go ahead and foul Eli Reed. Usually you try to get a steal in the backcourt, wait till they get across half court and get the foul, but I guess they decided they're going to go ahead and take it. One of the things I'm noticing on Eli, it looks like he's kind of short-arming all of his shots here, Ryan, not following all the way through. See how he's kind of short-arming and pushing? Yeah. And I think that's a sign where he's just overthinking it right now. Eli's a really good shooter in a little bit of a slump. Just looks to be overthinking it.
So he's going to get a second one here. Chance to get it back up to 5. And it's going to be off no good. Rebounded by Curtis.
Giving him an opportunity. Plenty of time here.
We go to Bragdon in the corner, down to 35 seconds. Jackson Curtis going to look to work on Tubbs. He's going to step into
back
a 3.
Long. That's going to be a foul on Harris in the rebounding action. You know, you don't need a 3 there. Go ahead and attack the hoop. Get another 2. They've shown that they're not going to make free throws. Why don't you get it down to 2 and you put yourself in a good spot?
So now it sends Henderson to the line with an opportunity to stretch out this 4-point margin.
Henderson just at 50% from the free throw line on the year.
First free throw is going to rim out.
They are not making it easy on themselves right now.
Opportunity to split the pair here. Second free throw is going to be off, no good. Rebounded by Barry.
Free throws.
So now down to 25 seconds.
Still plenty of time. Try to get to the hoop. There we go, Curtis. Oh, we're going to get a foul. Going to set him to the free throw line.
That's a tough one, just like in soccer, Coach. Sometimes, you see the opening, and of course, you want the play on there. It is a foul. You go to line with clock stopped, and left one of their best three-point shooters open for three, and he was able to bury.
We've been in that role as an official, and sometimes you wish you could call play on, and you make that mistake. We'll see.
Free throw, going to be in and out.
Good rebound there. Going to have another foul. Curtis going to get a chance to go.
So still going to be 1-1.
Ellsworth Eagles not going away. Hunter Curtis not having a great game. Again, you're seeing kind of the effects of Wyatt Gogan defending you. Stuff that doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but he is a really good defender.
Crawford will come in for Curtis.
Another thing to take of note, that's 4 on Eli. In the event this goes into overtime, that could be big.
So Curtis stepping to the line with an opportunity to get it 3 or 2. And at the very least, it'll be 3. This one to get it down to a 2-point deficit. It's going to be off, no good. Rebound tip.
Rebound Eagles. Out to Barry. Tie ball game.
Count it.
And a foul. Oh, a foul. Wow. And the crowd is wild. What was a 6-point lead, less than a minute to go. Hermon misses 6 free throws. And now Ellsworth with an opportunity to go to the line to take the lead.
So Barry a chance to get it to a 1-point lead. Barry's been silent, Coach, since the first 3 of the game by the Eagles. And guess what? A 4-point
just took the lead.
Now gives them a 1-point lead, 50-49. If you're Ellsworth, you got to be careful because anything's going to put them on the line.
And Coach Reed going to set up the final play. I think you're going to see a ball for Eli here in this situation. Going to go ahead and get a play for Eli, drawn up in the post. Or maybe, Trey Brown. Been playing well here.
So we'll keep it right here. 12.5 to play in the contest. 50-49. Ellsworth with the 1-point lead. Coach Mark Reed looking to draw something up here and at least get to the free throw line. If not, try and take the lead on this possession.
Absolutely. I think right here out of bounds, you might see one of those back screens clearing out the backside, someone going to the hoop, get an easy layup. If not, like I said, I think you're going to see something drawn up. So Eli Reed gets an opportunity, maybe Tubbs down in the post.
And if you're Ellsworth, you got to remember it's double bonus situation. So you got to be careful on anything. I mean, the only time that you're really looking to foul is if it's a wide open look. That's the only chance you don't want to give up.
Absolutely. And you just see Austin Harris there talking to James, saying the same thing, straight up. Here we go, back into Jaden Henderson, coming across, and we see over to Eli. Coming up for the screen. Gogan to Eli for 3.
For the game.
No go. Rebound. Eagles win.
The Ellsworth Eagles trailing by 6 with under a minute to go. Hermon misses 6 free throws, and a 4-point play by Darby Berry gives Ellsworth a 50-49 victory in this one. Well, let's take a break, catch our breath. We'll come back and recap this one in 2 minutes on WHOU.
Nortrax is your John Deere construction and forestry equipment dealer for the entire state of Maine. Whether you're working hard in the woods or digging in the dirt, Nortrax has the new and used heavy equipment you need. Count on Nortrax for 24-hour parts and service support, plus around-the-clock machine monitoring with JD Link. Our service technicians, parts specialists, and product support technology reps are here to serve you. We stand ready as your John Deere construction and forestry equipment team in Maine.
Get a jump on your future by exploring your possibilities at Northern Maine Community College. The team of faculty and staff at NMCC will position you for a lifetime of success. With over 35 degree and certificate programs, including our newest offerings in water treatment technology, you will be amazed at how quickly your new skills will open a world of opportunity. Visit us online today at nmcc.edu. Northern Maine Community College. Succeed here.
Excellence at ground level is what you get with J. McLaughlin Construction in Holton. Founded in 2012, the company plans the construction of streets, residential areas, and commercial buildings, and they are involved in both public and private projects. Their high-quality work and many years of experience have earned them an excellent reputation and a loyal client base. Regardless of whether you need a detailed plan for a building or would like to build a road, J. McLaughlin Construction is your reliable partner for all your engineering needs. Call J. McLaughlin Construction. Excellence at ground level is what you get with J. McLaughlin Construction in Holton. Founded in 2012, the company plans the construction of streets, residential areas, and commercial buildings, and they are involved in both public and private projects. Their high-quality work and many years of experience have earned them an excellent reputation and a loyal client base. Regardless of whether you need a detailed plan for a building or would like to build a road, J. McLaughlin Construction is your reliable partner for all your engineering needs. Call J. McLaughlin Construction at 532-6335 or 694-2546.
From kitchen excellence to building damage, owning your own restaurant comes with a lot of liabilities.
Among drivers, vehicles, and business property, there's a lot of exposure.
If our equipment fails, we know United Insurance has us covered.
For us, finding the right words for marketing campaigns is simple. Finding the right insurance is not. That's why it's nice to know United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
The United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
The foul game plays dividends for the Eagles.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happened there in that last couple minutes. Varney fouls out. Eli comes down, calm him, give him the lead, take it up by 2. Trey Brown with the big 3. Eli splits free throws 1-2. Hey, now we have a 6. And then they just go cold. Missed their next 5 free throws. Still have an opportunity. Jackson Curtis goes to the line, makes the first, misses the second, and Hermon unable to get the rebound. They kick it out to Barry. Open 3. Everyone's running at him. Not only does he knock it down, he gets the and one to take the lead. And, just goes to show, we talk about free throws. It can make the difference in a game, as we see right here. And not just making them, but can you get the rebound on missed free throws?
No, absolutely. I mean, it paid dividends down the stretch for the Eagles. Just seemed like offensively the last few minutes things couldn't go their way, and they chipped away, and had a lot of tough takes at the basket, just couldn't get the final roll. And, in the end, they were able to get a tip out on an offensive rebound. And it was just kind of one of those, signature things, Coach. You see it tipped out and so gracefully just finds the hands of Barry. And it's like the one guy you don't want shooting the basketball from the perimeter in that situation is who?
Darby Barry. We talked a lot about Barry and his shooting, and the Hawks have done a pretty good job of not leaving him open. He had one early. They had early in the third quarter. They got fouled. He made all 3 of those free throws, but hadn't left him open. And there they go on the kick out, hit him. The guy has ice in his veins. He is ready to play, knock it down. One of the things we also talked about in our big matchup, Isaac Varney versus Jackson Curtis. Obviously, Isaac fouled out with 4 minutes to go. Interestingly, Curtis ended with 22. Isaac Varney 21. 1 point difference is our 1 point difference in the final score. It's basketball. Never stop playing. 6 down, 49 seconds to go. Hey, there's always still a chance.
Exactly. A lot of things can happen, and a lot of heel points that just went in the favor of the Ellsworth Eagles, as both these teams, no slouch, and going to be tough outs come tournament time. And this is an opportunity where we could see this be a 2-3 matchup in the tournament, Coach. And, 2 teams that are going to come out here every night, give it the best they can, and just, what more can you say? It's high school basketball.
Hey, that's what makes it fun, right? Makes it fun, your opportunity to come here. If you're the Hawks, hey, take some of this, learn from this. I think one of the positives you're going to take out of this is Trey Brown and the way he played, stepping up in some big minutes, showing some confidence, showing that, hey, Coach, you can put me in there and I can do some good stuff. So hopefully he takes that. Hey, they executed their play. You got Eli Reed, again, even though we've talked about his shooting struggles recently, he's still at probably just below now, 40% on the season from 3. If you can get him an open look for 3, you feel good about that. Didn't hit it, but that tells me you can execute and get what you want.
Absolutely, and just sometimes it's just not going your way, and it was kind of one of those nights for, for Hunter Curtis, but he, kept his team in it, kept his motor going on the defensive side of the things. Even though sometimes you can't put the ball in the basket, you got to do the little things, and you got to make the little things count. And I thought that Javon James played a huge game off the bench for Coach Austin's ball club as well.
Yeah, I will agree with that wholeheartedly. I think he just changed the tempo defensively when he was in the game, creating turnovers, not always just getting steals, but tips, deflections, staying with people. You saw him guard everybody on the floor. He had some time where he was guarding Isaac Varney. He had some time he was up here guarding Wyatt Gogan. Sometimes he was on Eli. If you were on the floor, he was going to go ahead and guard you. We saw some great drives to the hoop. I think it was 6 strong points off the bench, and just changed the tempo. Offensive rebound there late, as what they needed, and those are the things that make a difference in a game. Who's going to be those other players? We talked about the depth, and that shows you, someone coming in off the bench able to make a big contribution.
Absolutely. So final from Ellsworth High School is Ellsworth 50, Hermon 49. So Ellsworth will up their record to 8-2, where Hermon falls to 10-2. And our next broadcast potentially tomorrow night from Hermon High School, as the Old Town girls making the trip down the short trick from down 95, and should be a good contest if we can get that one in. Obviously weather dependent, and then right back to it. This Hermon team boys team has a quick turnaround, as they host Caribou on Saturday.
Yeah, that won't be any easier here. We got the undefeated Caribou. I know we got a score from their game today, playing Fort Kent. They were up 31 at the end of 3. So, hey, if you're Hermon, okay, forget it. Let's go on to the next game. Let's see what we can do here. I think you're going to see Isaac Varney now 7 points away from his 1,000th. So we'll likely score it in that game. And I know it'll kind of be bittersweet if they're not able to also come away with a victory. So I know they'll be fired up, ready for that game.
Absolutely, I agree. So 50-49 Ellsworth with the 1-point victory. I want to thank Chris Woodside, my broadcast partner, Jake Jones on the camera, and Olivia producing back at the station. 50-49 Ellsworth with a 1-point victory. Thanks for tuning in on WHOU.